Hey Joey, welcome to this day in my life. I have the day off because it's a federal holiday, and so I'm gonna run some errands, I'm gonna read a book, I'm gonna do some stuff on my computer, on my spreadsheets and whatnot. It is gonna be a good time. I'm gonna be here voicing over for a bit of it because I am terrified of filming in public. So this is a fun new thing we've uncovered, the voiceover. So enjoy. I am wearing this cute little outfit that you saw at the beginning and packing my bag for my returns, my errands and whatnot. So enjoy.
Okay, I guess I'll finally speak to you direct to the camera. I am gonna voice over those other clips. You'll have already experienced that. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Anyway, happy Monday. I decided I'm gonna take you on this day in my life because I have the day off and I have no idea what I'm gonna do. But if I didn't give myself something to do, like this vlog, I wouldn't do anything. I would just sit in my bed all day. I did spend a good amount sitting in my bed this morning. I woke up at like 7:30, but I didn't get out of bed until like 9. It's fine. It's my day off. I can do that. The lighting is really killing me. Oh, can't do that either. Okay, we're gonna stay here. I just came to the coffee shop, got a coffee, got a sandwich. I do this every Monday. It's part of my routine, and so even though I have the day off and I could cook myself some sort of master breakfast at my home, I wanted my coffee and my sandwich from the place where I get my coffee and my sandwich on Monday. So I got my coffee and my sandwich later in the day than usual, so it was so busy in there. There were so many old people. Love that for them. I'm glad that I usually go at like 7 because that was a little bit intense. But I got my coffee. This is one of my drink sleeves from Allie Rose Co. I found her on TikTok. I love all of her stuff, but specifically these drink sleeves. I use one every single day. I have like 6 of them. This is the small size. I also have the bigger size for when I have a bigger beverage. Anywho's, I'm gonna continue to drink this. I have 2 returns I need to make. I bought a pair of pants at Old Navy yesterday, and they're super cute white sweatpants, but they are in fact see-through. And not in like a detrimental way. It's more that like you can see where the pocket is, and something about that, I hate it. And I was like, if I don't love these, and I'm risking spilling something on them at any moment, I don't want to have spent $20 on them or whatever. So I'm gonna return them, because if I don't love them, I don't need them. And then I tried to buy a color of yarn for my book blanket. I'm making granny squares for every book that I read, and then I'm gonna make it into a blanket. I need to read approximately like 170-ish for it to be blanket sized. Last year I read 200. So far this month I've only read 5, and it's the 20th. But I don't know what's been happening. I just haven't been super motivated to listen to audiobooks, which is how I got through a fair number last year, and I will go back and do an audiobook phase at some point, but right now I'm in my One Direction phase. That's all I've listened to for the last like month. All that to say, there's a brown that I'm using as the border for all of them to connect them, and I needed to buy a different color for one of the books. I'm trying not to buy just like all of them at once. I like buy them as I read the books as a little treat to myself. And because they're all of like $4 a skein if I don't buy them on sale anyway. But it was buy one get one half off, and I didn't need a second like actual color, so I was like, oh, I'll just buy another one of the tan that I'm connecting them with, because eventually I'll need a second one, and it's not the right color. This is soft taupe. I need almond. But so I think I'm gonna go into the Michaels because I am currently reading, let me dig it out of my bag. I'm currently reading Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams, which is so good that on page 16 I had to bust out the tabs, which are currently holding my space. That's why it looks like that. So I'm reading this, and I don't like, I have colors that could work for that, but I kind of want to take the book into the store and find like the perfect like blue and that like peachy pink. I'm doing 3 colors per book, and I might leave with 3 new colors of yarn today because I love this book. I'm like halfway through. It's gonna be a 5-star. I love Sarah Adams, but this book specifically, I love it. Okay, this has been the longest intro clip ever, but so we're gonna go do those returns, find some yarn hopefully, and then other things we might get up to. I kind of want to obviously read some of my fantastic book that I'm reading. I'll need to make the granny square for it when I finish it, which hopefully will also be today. Marshall is working a half day, like a work day, so he'll be home at like 1. It's currently 10 o'clock, and so we bought a new game on the Switch. We might play some of that. Yeah, we'll just see what we get up to because I have no idea, and you're gonna find out with me.
So I made that big deal about wanting to take Beg, Borrow, and Steal into the store to color match it, and then I literally left it in the car because I took it out of my bag for that clip that you just saw and didn't bring it inside for me, so I was running off the Goodreads photo of the book, but I think I did a pretty good job. This first blue was too dark. I discovered that the blue that I already had at home was the right blue, and then I tried to swap out this pink that was literally perfect for red because I was like, the pink is too pink. The cover is more peach. It's not. And then I thought I was going to pair the pink and the blue with an actual peach, which I also already had at home. But that also didn't work, so you'll see the square later on in this video. But I made the right choice with this like hot pink that I had literally from the start. But I do all of this like attempted color matching just to have been right in the first place.
Okay, I got both of my returns done. I got the yarn I need for Beg, Borrow, or Steal. I only had to buy 1 actual color, and then I bought the brown that I actually needed instead of the one that I didn't need. Since I bought the first 4 colors for this book blanket, I haven't had to buy more than 1, maybe 2. I might have had to buy 2 for a couple, but I have not had to buy a full 3 new colors for any of these books. They all have like the same color scheme in them, which I don't know if I'm like subconsciously doing that or if that's just the reality of the fact that books all have the same colors in them. I don't know. But so I bought the like hot pink, and I found that with these, it's not as much about matching exactly the color on the book as it is that the 3 colors together evoke the same sort of energy of the book. So like this hot pink that I got is not technically represented on the book. It is pretty close to the like color at the bottom. I'll put a picture of the cover here. It's pretty close to the color of the bottom, but the bottom is more red than this is pink. And I took a clip of them. You saw that in the Michaels, and that is not what those colors look like at all. I don't know if it's the lighting or my iPhone camera because I did not bring my whole camera out here. But anyway, I like put the 3 together, the peach that I have at home, the blue that I have at home, and then this one, and that looks like the cover. So I feel good about that. And I just want it to be known also, like the whole reason I'm making this clip from the Old Navy parking lot is that is the Barnes & Noble, and the Michaels is in the same parking lot as the Half Price books, and I did not go to either of them. Because I, don't think I could fit another book in my house, which is being dramatic. I definitely could. I am rapidly running out of space, and so there's that. There's also that I went to a pre-order event at my local indie romance bookstore and pre-ordered 2-3 books that are coming out later this month, and I had 2 pre-orders that are coming in this month. I got Once Smitten Twice Shy by Chloe Leese already. I also have pre-ordered Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young, which I'm so excited to read. Basically, I just have a lot of books on pre-order, and I have a lot of new releases coming out, and so I can't, like, in good conscience, buy any books that are not those, like, new releases, or anything that maybe is, like, continuing a series I'm reading, or reading, I don't know. Like, I need to utilize my library and my Kindle Unlimited a little bit more because I have no space. I have 150 books on my physical TBR. I just need to cool it, so I'm not enabling myself by going into either of those stores. And I just felt like putting that on the record that I successfully avoided doing that. So now I'm gonna go home and I think I'm gonna read some more of Beg, Borrow, or Steal, drink my coffee, have a good time. So yes, I'll see you there. I have finished Beg, Borrow, or Steal. I knew it was going to be 5 stars from, I think, page 16 when I put the first tab on the book, because if I have to pull the tabs out, great things are happening. Like, before even opening it, I had a feeling it was going to be 5 stars. I have given 5 stars to almost every Sarah Adams book I've read. I just love her books so much. So I am not surprised by that rating. Yeah. In case you're wondering, it's about Emily and Jack. They're 2nd grade teachers, but this story takes place almost entirely over the summer months, so they're not like in school when it's happening. But anyway, they're teachers, and they've been nemesis since college, because they went to the same college. They had a not so cute meet anyway, and so they've kind of bickered back and forth to each other for a long time. But Jack had moved away because he was engaged, and he moved with his fiancée away. But then he broke off the engagement and moved back to town. Technically moved to town for the first time. He didn't live there before. Anyway, so he's back, and she thinks that she's mad that he's back, but then she's not. And so I just, like, it's almost friends to lovers, except they weren't friends, they were nemesis. But they were nemesis in, like, in a funny haha way. And I just love that. I love this family. This is the 3rd book in the Rome, Kentucky series by her. I love all of them. I cannot wait for the next one. We don't even have we don't know anything about it, but I know who it's about, and I'm so excited. It's the last sister of this family, and I can't wait to read it. But I shall wait. But I just love these books so much, and I'm glad that I read that just now, because I've had a sort of subpar beginning to my 2025 reading, and not in any bad way. It's just all of the books I've read so far have been like 4 stars and there was one 3.75, and I just, like, I haven't been super loving what I've been reading lately, and it's just I've been kind of slumping, taking me longer to read, which always kind of affects how I feel about things. So I'm waiting for Marshall to get back. It's like 1:30, and I thought he was going to be home like a half hour ago, but I'm waiting for him to get back so we can eat lunch, and then I will, at some point today, make the granny square. I can show you what I have here so far. This is the start of the book granny square situation, so I will make the one for Beg, Borrow, or Steal at some point today. I'll show you that.
Okay, so I sped up and cut up this clip a little bit because it was a little bit intensely long, but I find it incredibly soothing, so I will stop talking here shortly. But this is me making the granny square, Bird by Barbara Steele. I think it's kind of perfect. I love it. I love making these granny squares. I think it's so fun. So, enjoy. Okay, I'm back again with more voiceover. This is an incredibly poorly shot clip of me working on my book journal. I had an accompanying clip where I filled out all of my book spreadsheets, but in the clip where I was talking, where I was gonna put myself in the corner over my spreadsheets, the fan is on and it's so aggressively loud, and also I was yapping nonstop, and it was not worth it to keep that in the video. So here's me filling out my book journal. I also filled out my spreadsheets. It was a great time. Okay, it is now 8 p.m. So I'm gonna end this vlog off here. Obviously, this is not what I do in a normal day. In a normal day, I have to work my 9 to 5. But since I had today off, this is what I got up to today. Pretty standard if I have a day off in the middle of the week. I'm gonna be finishing a book. I'm gonna be running errands. It was a good day. Had a good time. Got lots of things for me checked off my to-do list. So, hope you enjoyed.
If you're not Joey and you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so. I post on occasion, and we have a good time. So, yes.